Today we are going to read a story called Let's Look at Animals. So let's think about what the story could be about. Just by looking at the cover, Tamir, what do you think the story could be about? Tigers? Anything else? A saber-tooth. It might be. We'll have to find out. Rupert, what do you think it might be about? Jaguars. Ooh, that could be. That could be. Well, let's open up and see what's in the middle here. What do you think, Kurt? Looking at those pictures, what do you think the story could be about? A deer and a snow cat. That's interesting. Robert, how about you? A leopard. Oh, a leopard trying to find some food. Like he'll jump right across the page. How about you, Erica? What do you think about that picture? What do you think the story could be about? A snake. Well, this story is actually about different types of animals and how they protect themselves, how they stay safe from other animals so they don't get eaten by the cat. Okay? But today we are going to look at a special way to read this story. So we're not going to actually read the book. We're going to just read it, the words of the story right off this piece of paper here. And you can see on that piece of paper that we have special markings on that paper that look different than what you've seen here. Look at you guys, your finger all ready to read. Way to go, Erica. Good job. Good work. But if you look at the end of that sentence, go point to the end of the sentence by the period, end of the first sentence. You see what's different at the end? There's two big slashes. See, everybody see those? Put your finger on them. Erica, can you put your finger on them? Those are our reminders that we need to take a long break when we get there. That means we need to close our mouth and stop. Okay? So it's going to sound like this. There are many kinds of animals. This animal has soft feet and toes. Okay, did you hear how long my pause was? I closed my mouth completely. And I put my eyes on the next word, but I waited. Okay, that's what we're going to do with that pause. Okay, so you guys, I'm going to read, and you guys follow along with your fingers, paying attention to my pause marks. Okay, and I'm going to stop, and we're going to talk about one more thing here. So starting at the beginning. There are many kinds of animals. This animal has soft feet and toes. How does this help? Soft feet help this animal catch other animals to eat. Did you notice that there was one slash right there? Okay, everybody put your finger on the one slash. Everybody see that? That's where I'm going to just stop and take a breath. Because it's a longer sentence and I want to make sure I understand everything that's happening in it. Okay? Can you put your finger on that area? Nope, a single slash. There. Okay, so we're going to pause momentarily at that one. Alright? So, let's go to, can you guys find the second, or actually the third paragraph? So look for indentations. We got to count down the papers. See, we got 1, 2, 3. That tells us there's a third paragraph there. Good job. Right underneath. Right there. It starts with the word this. See, we got 1, 2, 3. There, this. the animal see farther? It may see other animals that only want to catch it. Then it can run away. Okay, got your fingers on the last paragraph? Good job following along, guys. Let me begin. This animal has clear scales over its eyes. How does this help? The scales keep out dust. This animal likes to sit in the warm sun. Goodbye, animals. Okay? That's the whole story. Did you guys see how I paused at all those break marks? All right, you guys are going to read with me now. Think you can do that? So when our fingers get to the double slashes at the end where there's that period, we're going to stop and pause. Okay? We're also going to stop on the single slashes. When we get to a question mark, when there's a question mark at the end of the sentence, that's a sign we have to stop and pause. But most people, when they read a story that ends with a question mark, their voice kind of goes up. Like, really? That means I'm asking a question. Okay, so let's try asking that question. Okay, you guys ready? Want to try that together? So we want to make our voices go up. Can everybody say up? Up. There you go. That's what we want to do. So let's read the whole sentence and go up on the end one. Okay, ready? How does this? Whoops. You know what? That's really hard to do when I don't write the whole sentence up there, isn't it? Whoops. Mistake. Teachers make mistakes too, see? Whoops, and then I can't spell the word right either. How about we try it this way? Now, our words have to go up on, our voices have to go up on help. Let's try it all together again. Ready? How does this help? Very good, very good. That's what we're going to do. You guys want to try the whole thing on the story together? All right. So let's put our fingers under the first word. Great fingers, guys. Good job. Okay. You guys are going to read with me, so follow my voice. And remember, we're going to pause at the 2 slash marks. Ready? There are many kinds of animals. This animal has soft feet and toes. How does this help? Good job, guys. Ready? Begin. Soft feet help this animal catch other animals to eat. You gotta read all the way to the end. Let's do that sentence again, because that one's hard because it's, see here, we broke it up, and then there's only one word on the side, and we have to say to eat all together. So let's go back to the beginning of that sentence where it says soft feet. Catch your fingers there? Great following along, guys. Let's try that sentence together again. Soft feet help this animal catch other animals to eat. Good job. Kurt, I love the way you took a breath there, that one. I saw your shoulders move. Good job. Let's read that next sentence then, the last sentence of that paragraph. Good work, guys. All right. The other animals can't hear it coming. This animal uses its legs to leap high. How does this help? Good job. Leaping helps the animals see farther. It may see other animals All right. That was the story. Robert, can you read the first sentence for me?
There are many kinds of animals.
Very smooth reading. I love that. Kurt, can you read the next sentence?
This animal has soft feet and toes.
Good job. Keep it nice and smooth. Tamir, can you read the next one?
How does this help?
What do we do with help?
How does this help?
Good job. Good job. Next sentence, Erica. Oh, right here. Stop. Good job. We have to say to eat. That's hard. We have to get back to that eat one right away. That's very good practice. Now, guess what, guys? I'm going to have you read the story because you have where you need to do your pauses. Okay? You have that all written down. I'm going to have you go read with one of the other teachers. Can you guys do that? Think you can? All right. So, and then you're going to come back and tell me how well you read. Okay? And your teacher's going to read to you too. Okay? So, I'm going to take Erica. You go back with that three teachers, right past Mrs. Kovar, right there. Can you go right there with those teachers? And one of them is going to read it, and then you're going to read it to them, okay? Tamir, you're going to go with the next three right there. You can just go with the principal. Are you ready? You do it? All right. You go right there to Miss Adams, okay? All right. And then we have Robert. You got three teachers right there in the front. In the blue. Right there. Go right to the lady in the blue. She's going to read to you, and then you're going to read with her. Okay? And Rupert, I'm going to send you with the next three right there. You go right to the lady right there. The one that hanging out with her. You come sit right here or there. Sit wherever you want. Kind of have you sit. So when you thought about the eyes, you were thinking about a frog. Because that one has scale holes. Okay. How was that? Did you guys read? Did you follow all the pauses? Did you? Thumbs up? Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to read it a little bit faster this time. Okay, think you can keep up with my voice? Okay, put your fingers in this first word. Ready? There are many kinds of animals. This animal has soft feet and toes. How does this help? Soft feet help this animal catch other animals to eat. The other animals can't hear it coming. This animal uses its legs to leap high. How does this help? Leaping helps the animal see farther. It may see other animals that, whoa, guys, we had to pause there. See the slash? We read right past it. So let's back up to it. Can you find it? Right there. Let's start again. Ready? It may see other animals that only want to catch it. Then it